Hey guys, Redneck Gamer, back for another 7 Days to Die video. We will be talking about the update 1.14 and explain everything that went on in this update. Man, we got a bunch of new features added in, and this might take a little bit to go through all these, so you guys bear with me. First off, we're starting out with updated sky and weather effects, and makes it more immersive experience with the sky and the new weather effects. Item combination and repair. The workbench UI has been updated to allow players to combine items in order to make items of better quality. Any two items of the same type with a quality score such as tools, weapons, and armor can be placed in the workbench, and new items of better quality will be created. The workbench can also be used to repair items using other lower quality items as fuel. Workbenches can now also be disassembled with a wrench. Lootable gore blocks. Zombies and their gore blocks have been updated so that when a zombie corpse decays into a gore block, the gore block can still be looted for the same loot that would have been looted off the zombie corpse. Along with this, zombies will decay into gore blocks a lot sooner than they used to and will often. When enough damage is done, instantly turn into gore blocks upon death. And the following new features will require new saves. So your old save games, a lot of these features probably won't work in there. You have to start a new game. And we got over 50 new items that's been added with patch 10, which is the update 1.14. Some of these new items include new plants and harvestables, various new items and types of scrap, lots of new clothing items to be found. Feast your eyes on the latest in post-apocalyptic fashion. Right off into the new and improved sunset in style. New block types. I got over 100 new blocks been added to the game. There are several that help flesh out existing block sets with new pieces, corners, and arrow slits. Toggleable lights, drawbridges, and a new crafting station. These blocks will only be available to players that start new games with the patch 1.14. Some of these new block types include drawbridges, jail doors, lights, and various blocks, stainless steel blocks, catwalks and tree houses, catwalk bridges, farming improvements. And new recipes. There's over 60 new recipes been added to the game. Again, these have been added to complement the new block shapes and farming features being added in this patch. But a few exist to allow players to craft items that are already in the game. These new features will only be available to players that start a new game. And on the chemistry station, a new crafting station called the chemistry station has been added to the game. This station provides a way to craft many of the recipes you can craft on the campfire, using different easier recipes and craft those items in less time than the campfire. Skills updates and balancing. Most of the changes done to the skills have been balancing ones a lot. The changes were changing the level needed for the next level requirements, changing the cost of some skills and the amount of experience needed to level those skills up. 2 new skills were added: chemistry station and breaking and entering, and 2 were removed: 10mm round crafting and leather tanning. These new features will only be available to players that start a new game. Patch 10 will also include a number of bug fixes and improvements. I'm going to go through some of these for you guys, but there's quite a few of them here. We're starting out with the basic survival quest 4.8, requiring more wood than it takes to craft a wooden club. Fix an issue that allowed zombies to clip through doors and hatches. Fix an issue that will prevent a player from standing after crouching in a 2x1 tunnel. Fix an issue causing throwing items to be thrown further and more quickly than intended. Fix an issue that would cause yucca plants to provide an additional fruit when shot. Fix an issue that allowed the player to get resources from animals before skinning and gutting them. Fix an issue that resulted in smelting guns yielding no materials. Fix an issue that would allow players to drop cooking tools while interacting with a fire or forge. Fix an issue that would make the placement indicator for signs appear green even when overlapping a location and their signs could be placed. Fix an issue that would cause the number of brass units gained for scrapping Duke's tokens to vary inconsistently based upon how many tokens the player was scrapping. Fix an issue that would cause the player to be unable to harvest the top of the corn plant if the harvest but first. Fix an issue that would occasionally cause pipe bombs to land directly at the player's feet when thrown. And that's about all the issue fixes on that. They did some art and audio fixes, quite a few of those on the blocks, and invisible size and upgrade. Fix an issue that caused cotton plants to be missing the texture. Fix an issue that prevented animal hide leg armor from being displayed on the character model. And there's a few more of those fixes, guys. Stuff to do with the sound effects and stuff like that, not too many. And they did some system stability. They fixed an issue that would cause the game to prompt the player to activate split screen whenever they would exit the audio options. Fixed an issue that would cause the session to temporarily freeze after canceling crafting on a large quantity of items. Alright guys, that's about it for this update. Alright guys, I appreciate you guys watching. Make sure to like the video and also subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed, so you make sure be able to watch these, because I bring them out every time they come out with something new. But I appreciate you guys watching, and I'll see you guys in the game.